Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Again, I'm Sasha. Welcome to my channel. And here you find everything about psychosomatics, mind-body connection, hypnotherapy, and surprising and interesting connections between our mind, our body, our choices, our reactions to things, and the influence that our feelings have on our bodies and physical life. So, this video is about Swadhisthana chakra and Swadhisthana chakra's connection to our body, to our the certain processes in our body, to certain emotional ties, feelings that it's responsible for, and our life as well. What is it? Kind of what is this energy center responsible for? What does it help us with? And how it can be thrown off the right track and how that can manifest in our physical body. So, Swadhisthana chakra is located about 3 fingers below your belly button. For women, it is a projection of your womb. Um, it is orange in color. It is the next chakra that is responsible for our external. So it's the first chakra that is responsible for our external communication. Remember, the root chakra is directed at the ground. It is something that is responsible for our belonging on this planet, for our grounding, for our sense of security, basic meaty needs that we have. But Swadhisthana chakra is the next level up in our bodily functions, and it's responsible for the flow of lymph liquids, of lymph. It is responsible for our hormonal systems and is responsible for fertility. Because Swadhisthana chakra is kind of responsible for the function of our sex organs, for our um, cyclical nature, for our um, ability to create something physical. It is responsible not only for our fertility, but it's also responsible for um, our ability to create material things, to create businesses, projects, art, um, anything that requires a creative spark, anything that requires a creative spark that needs to be nurtured, that needs to be kind of directed outwards and brought inwards, and that needs to be attracting other people's attention in order to thrive. And Swadhisthana chakra is one of those things that is like a radar that if we listen to it, if we listen to our body, we can tell if the person that we're seeing is right for us immediately. The body will tell us, the Swadhisthana chakra will scan the situation and it will give us the right signals. All we have to do is listen to it. So, apart from that, this chakra is responsible for our children and our relationships. So our relationships with the children, because they kind of come from this area, this is where they're tied into us for the rest of their lives. And it's the children and your current partner who you have in sexual relationships with is they're the only 2 types of people who should be tied into your Swadhisthana chakra or have any knowledge of your plans, your creativity. Obviously, not the children, but the partner should be the only one who has anything to do with your sexual life and the knowledge of it. So, for example, the problems with this area occur when other people kind of attach themselves emotionally, energetically, whichever way you want to call it, if they attach themselves to this area of ours. For example, if your mother is almost like aware of everything that's going on in your sex life or in your family life, or if you have like previous partners who you still have quite like you still fantasize about, you still go back there and have a strong annoying connection to that constantly sucks away your attention and your energy. So these ties on the physical level can create things like endometriosis. It can create things like constant problems, like the new things that are growing within your womb, for example, myomas, or problems with the cervix. And I'm talking about women because with this is mostly directed at women. So sorry, guys, no offense, but I can't really relate to that. So I'm talking about women's situations that happen within this chakra. Um, so the creativity that the chakra requires needs to be kept almost a secret. So everything that it's responsible for needs to be kept inwards until there is something true and ready to share with the world. Um, and these attachments from different people, this presence of somebody who shouldn't even be there, can manifest in physical problems. And like the presence of your mother in your Swadhistana chakra, for example, is something that can reduce the sex drive. It can affect your ability to actually connect with your partner. It can affect your ability to build that relationship and to truly enjoy and create within that process. Also, interestingly, mm, this area is something that hold is that this is the area that holds abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and it's like a vessel that takes everything in. It keeps it in to keep it away from the body, to keep it contained. But the longer it keeps it contained, the more the physical body is being affected by the feelings, by the fears, by the trauma. And so a lot of the time, these physical changes appear again because there was something that happened in the past, something that was not addressed properly at the time, and that is sitting there hiding, but at the same time destroying the vessel that is hiding in. And that could also be connected and tied into pregnancy problems or losses or abortions, everything that was a traumatic experience that is related to that area. So I think it doesn't really matter whether it's energetic approach to things or whether it's physical. The physical and energetic, they're very similar because again, like the flow of energy, the blockages of energy in this case that mean that the area is constricted. There's not enough movement in it, that the flow of the liquids, the blood, the lymph, the hormones is kind of it's not happening in the right way. And the functions of this area are restricted. And so these blocks, again, they can be physical or they can be viewed from different directions, but essentially we're talking about exactly the same thing. So I'd highly recommend to pay more attention to whose connections are you having in that area? Should they be there? Is it time for them to go? Is it is the area storing a lot of things that should really be let go of. Um, is um, is your natural instinct and um, acceptance of yourself as a human, animal-like, passionate, sexual being somehow restricted? As it is, do you have to kind of tone it down? Do you have to, are you not able to fully express yourself as a sexual being? So all these things are related to Swadhisthana chakra, and all these things in turn can affect our physical body and the way we're functioning. Again, to move away from the physical part, the usual things in life that we should be able to do from that center are to kind of create projects. It could be a business as well. It could be relationships. It could be, again, ability to put together a family and hold it together. Again, relationship. So all these things, if there are dysfunctions within them, they probably mean that there's dysfunction within this energy center, and in turn meaning that these dysfunctions are causing physical changes for you to adapt to these dysfunctions, to be able to live with them and to not be completely destroyed. So your body adjusts to live with them. If you relate to any of this, and if you find that you'd like to look deeper into your Swadhisthana chakra and the connections and the physical symptoms or problems that you might be experiencing, and you'd like to find the root cause of them, the link is in description. You can get in touch for a free consultation, and we could see how we could help you, how we could work together. So thank you all for your attention, and we'll see you next time. Bye.